Yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Fawn, and this will be your Jupiter retrograde in Cancer tarot reading. On Tuesday, November 11th at 11:41 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jupiter will begin its retrograde period in the sign of Cancer. Okay? We will be using the Mahogany Tarot deck. Okay? And the theme for the reading is understanding your purpose and protecting your morals. But it's really about understanding your purpose, okay? So let's see. I'm here. You're here. Frankie is here. Cards to look for. Jupiter is represented by the Wheel of Fortune, and Cancer is represented by the Chariot card, okay? Okay. So let's see. And of course, we start off with the Hanged Man representing Neptune. Neptune is currently retrograde. Okay, this is enlightenment. Okay, it's like, oh my gosh, it just hit me. I just got this idea. I just realized. Okay, and so with that, that is getting rid of the chaos and confusion, and it allows us to move forward and help others on a larger scale. Okay? I love enlightenment. Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Enlightenment, but a sword in reverse. You have no idea where this thought came from. You have no idea what you're going to do with this information, where you're going with this information, or how this information is going to be helpful to others. It doesn't matter. You just got, like, the universe put this on you because it knew you could get the work, you could get it done. Okay? Two cards. Oh, that was two cards too? Six of Cups and Seven of Cups. Okay. That's funny because Cancer represents the past and the present. Okay? Memories don't live like people do. Whether things are good or bad, it's just memories that you had. Okay? So, and also Seven of Pentacles, it's giving patience. Okay? You gotta have patience. I'm about to say the present waits for no one, but it's time waits for no one. Okay? But staring at a pot of water is not gonna make it boil. Okay? Go off, do something with purpose, and then come back, okay, to the seeds that you have planted, or to the seeds that have been planted in you. That's what the Hanged Man was. The Hanged Man was the seed that gave birth to the idea, okay, that triggered the past. The Hanged Man is the seed that gave you, well, the Hanged Man is the seed that triggered a past memory about having to be patient and allowing things to come to fruition without forcing it. Okay? I'm glad that you are inspired, but you remember what happened the last time when you tried to harvest that seed too early, right? And we get the High Priestess. She came out in reverse. I'm showing it to you upright, representing the moon. Okay, ruler of Cancer. I did not do that on purpose. Obviously, I'm sitting here. If you heard the notification, you heard it. Okay? The High Priestess is going to reveal. Okay? She got some good tea for you. She got some good intel. She is going to give you insight on what to expect this go round, because the last time you harvest the seed too soon. So now, since you know not to harvest the seed, she's going to say, okay, this is what you can expect, okay, during the harvest season, because now, okay, is the time for harvest. Secrets will be revealed. Mysteries will be revealed. Oh, your purpose. Understanding your purpose, right? The purpose is for you to be patient, right? And not rush the future. Because you need to get to the root of the problem. I feel like it was something else I was going to say, but I just can't. Strength. Leo energy. You have the mental fortitude. You are mentally strong enough to handle what the High Priestess is going to reveal about you and your purpose. I feel like this is something that you've always known. Oh, 6, 7, 8. Everything is aligning as it should right now. Queen of Swords. Right under the Ace of Swords. She was the Queen of Swords all along, because the Ace of Swords has this crown on the top. Okay? And then, boom, Queen of Swords with a single sword in the crown upon her head top. Okay? But you may come across a bunch of pseudo-intellectuals who think they know what your purpose is, what your significance is, how much you mean to others. But they don't know that you sitting on a throne, though. They might be like, oh yeah, okay, she a page. but they ain't know you was royalty. They didn't know that people come to touch the ring, to kiss the rings. They didn't know that people was coming to clean your feet. People didn't know. They didn't know that you are smarter than the average bear. They didn't know. They didn't know. But just tell them, come hither, so I can tell you, so I can learn you, so I can show you how we gets down. You could never be dethroned. There's always a time to use your masculine energy versus your feminine energy. And with Cancer, it's really time that we tap into the feminine energy. We go from High Priestess to Queen of Swords. How do we know that this is not the same person? Oh, they thought you were just a queen. They didn't know you was the High Priestess. They didn't know that you already knew the secrets. They thought they were keeping a secret from you. But you just hadn't revealed that you already knew what it was. They didn't realize how strong you were. They didn't know that you had tamed lions in your past life. Okay? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Emperor putting back. 2 of Pentacles. King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. The World and Temperance. Didn't know that either. And the 10 of Cups. We got 2 more cards to go. Understanding your purpose. Understanding your purpose. Understanding your purpose. What is the meaning? 9 of Wands. Sometimes we tend to overdo it. Like we go so hard for a particular cause that we don't get adequate rest. Okay? You think you're being put on ice or put on timeout or what have you, but you're really getting a well-deserved break. Okay? You have something very big coming up. An important event of some kind. You can't be resentful that you had to get left behind on this go round, but be grateful because your purpose is much more than giving people an understanding of wisdom. You are, yes, you're not just like the wise, intelligent leader. Okay? You are the anticipator, the stronghold. You are the glue that holds this together. You are the program. Okay? And you run a strict one at that. Okay? Last card. Nine, two nines, 9 of swords. No, you probably didn't want to see that coming. You are worried for nothing. Well, you might be. You are worried about others, and that's natural. Okay, you got left behind, and you feel like you need to be there, but you don't, because you can't keep saving everybody from themselves. Okay, you can't continue to. I mean, you given all of this wisdom, you given all of this knowledge, but if they're not using it, there's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do about it. So why even worry yourself ragged like this? Why are you up all night? Why are you waking up at 5 a.m.? I say that because that's what I've been doing. Okay? Been waking up at 5 a.m. every single day since daylight savings time started on Sunday. Okay? Stop worrying about the consequences and let the consequences happen. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You are always imparting wisdom, understanding, allowing people to express their feelings. You have always been the nurturer. You have always been the teacher. Stop teaching. They've been failing the test every time. They failed the test every time. Just wait in the shadows, high priestess. Okay. And when it's time for you to pop out, then you will. It's okay to say I told you so. Okay? It is. Because part of this is learning to let go and let God. Source, universe, Allah, your higher power. Let's look up 2 9s. Come on, where are you? Thank you. 9s. Receipt, which is to receive, to have. If someone is not in a place to receive your knowledge and wisdom, then it's just going to go unused. A lot of people lack the experience. Okay, they don't have any past experience that informs their present. Okay, and so it is not an excuse, but it is a reminder for you to not go as hard, because you don't have to. Understand? I don't have kids. I don't have to go as hard, right? It's like, understand, I done been through it. So I am not going to keep telling you the same thing over and over. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. Okay? I told you once, I told you twice, you did not listen to my advice. Because some people probably think, oh, you think you're too good because you are in a certain position and all of that. At the same time, at any point, I am ready to come up off this throne and out of these robes, okay, to help you. But you are not letting me do that. And I am not going to run myself ragged continuing to make attempts at doing so. Your purpose is not to mother people, okay? To smother, to protect. It is not your job to protect people from themselves. Oh, okay. It is not your job to protect people from themselves. You can nurture them all day long, but without the experience, just telling them secondhand information is not going to sink in. Okay? You're going to have to let the ship sink. And you're going to have to watch from the shore. Okay? You're going to have to watch from land, on solid ground. Okay? Because this will be their result. Okay? They need that bump on the head. That's the experience, right? A hard head make a soft right. If you fall enough, and you just got to let them fall. That's all. That's all. Because you continuing to part wisdom and be there for them and like do all the intangible things that they're not doing, that's not helping them. Okay? You are mothering them. You are like a helicopter parent. You are, what is it? A tiger mom. You're doing, it's too much. It's too much. You're gonna have to let them get hurt. You're gonna have to let them get sick. Okay? Let them fall. Okay? So they can have the experience. Bottom of the deck? Let's do it. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck. I know you feel like everything will fall apart without you. But you got to let those 3 cups go. Because you'll still have to. You got to let it go. You got to. Okay? No longer serving its purpose. Okay? So you're going to have to, at some point, love the cups that you have. Okay? Because 2 of cups is love and joy and all that good stuff. Right? So once you go where you are loved, okay, and understood and respected and believed, you have to believe. You have to believe. Oh my gosh. You have to believe that you have 2 cups behind you. You have to believe that when you turn around, everything will be as it was. The Fool card is underneath. We're going on a trip in your favorite rocket ship. Going to... I don't know why that came into my head. Just let them go. Just let them be a fool. Let them be a fool. Because they're not going to learn if they don't fall off the cliff. Real talk. All right. That's all I got. Stop trying to teach. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.